Listen, I did not say the President did or did not discuss this topic. I didn't say that. What I said is I cannot say more at this stage than what we have published in the social media post following the discussion that took place between President von der Leyen and Prime Minister Netanyahu, which explains an overview of things that have been discussed between both. But I cannot say anything more than that for the time being. Thank you.
Thanks. To also complement what Stefan had just said, let's keep the two issues separated because we don't talk about the same issues here, and we have tomorrow an FAC to focus on the dangerous escalation in the Middle East and the other topic, if confirmed in terms of official announcement, will be then dealt with at another step at the FAC if this is again confirmed. But the mere fact that one is not discussed today as the other doesn't show that there is any prioritization between the two issues. Now, to go back to your question, because you raised the angle in terms of Iran not being in the verge of preparing a bomb, I take your quote on that. I think that the International Atomic Energy Agency has been quite clear, the vocalness of the EU as well, the E3 as well, and the mere fact that we also had the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action also showed that we have been ready to act on that front and that the evidence is there, and we also had different remarks here in terms of the enrichment by Iran in terms of highly enriched uranium. So that's what I can say in terms of the questions that you have raised, but let me know if you need any further
follow-up.
Try once again. So you think the attacks by Israel in Iran were justified? This is a very easy question, or I think it's an easy question. But sometimes I have a bit of feeling that we are in a bubble and we are having an exoteric discussion. But yesterday on the streets of Brussels, there were 100,000 people asking the European leaders to do more in terms of, regarding the situation in Gaza. So maybe you have something to tell them. What exactly are you going to do? Because there's no news on the revision of the Article 2 of the agreement, and we still don't know how much of these 170 billion euros of humanitarian aid entered into Gaza. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I would perhaps reiterate what the President has said yesterday as well, again in her social media post, where she again expressed the fact that she follows the developments in the Middle East with deep concern. She reiterated our commitment to peace, stability and diplomatic efforts leading to de-escalation. The President also discussed Gaza with Prime Minister Netanyahu. The humanitarian situation in Gaza is unacceptable. The President reiterated the Commission's urgent call to allow all humanitarian aid to reach civilians in need immediately, the resumption of the ceasefire and the immediate release of hostages so that the permanent end of the hostilities can be finally achieved is a must. Thank you.
Maybe also for full clarity, because I understood that you wanted more information in terms of Iran, and we can be crystal clear here, not to be in a bubble, as you said. 2 points. First, the IAEA Board of Governors found Iran in non-compliance with its legally binding nuclear safeguards obligations under the NPT, the Non-Proliferation Treaty. This is crystal clear, even if we deal with nuclear issues and with acronyms. What do we also respond to that? And this is in our statement, agreed at the level of the 27 member states. In terms of response, lasting security is built through diplomacy, not military action. So this is also clear in terms of our position to the events that are currently unfolding in the Middle East. Thank you.
Thank you.